Alrighty, we are picking back up where we left off last time, and that is doing quests in Enbesa. And once we are done with that, or once I'm done with it, depending on how much get done or how much I feel like doing them, we're gonna go to the new world. Alright, so what is the quest? Yeah. Cover their ceramic stalls. Cool. Tapestry. Ceramics. Awesome.
You have seen the promises, the beauty of our land. Let us hear now what your master would say to us.
Alright. Angareb is vast and full of secrets. One would need a lifetime to grasp the soul behind each face and stone. I recommend that you take the time to understand us before we discuss a potential alliance with Katima. Angareb is not a pirate faction waiting to be disarmed. We have a history, heart. I looked at your tapestries and I believe I have come to understand. I probably should do the second one.
Ours may be a small nation, but there is beauty and glory aplenty here.
Oh, okay. Let's do it. Tell us this. What was it that struck you most on Angad? Was it the crafting district? Or perhaps master at arms wisdom? Or yet? I saw many struggling to make ends meet and craftsmen lacking raw materials. Master of arms was learned, yes, but its troops are barely more than phantom corps. Cool. Blocked answer. Crap. I didn't look at the island again. Alright. Angareb has had to resort to piracy for so long that we rarely resort to crafting anything of our own. Why should we when it can be forcibly taken from passing ships? The opening of the canal brought with it more warships from the old world. Though we do not fear battle, it is our duty to maintain Angareb in the memory of the Elamai's kings. A duty we cannot perform. Our city is ruined and impoverished. Emperor will grant you the might to challenge. A fine offer. But Angareb never seals a covenant without token of good faith. Bring us tangible proof of the Emperor's intentions. Show us he has the power to follow through. If he proves himself a just and trustworthy ruler, we will consider bending our knee to him. Right.
You are a guest on our land. If we are to trust you, you must
Ho 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 ho.
will.
24. Okay. Let's do this. Where my ship's at? Wait. This one has 3 cargo slots. All right. Okay, cool. Yo. Let's see. Answer the enigma by clicking the requested element located somewhere on Kidusi. Priestess mentioned something fit for drinking. This must be something used in the production of a beverage typical of Enbesa. So hibiscus? Where's that island at again? Up here. Go. Do they have hibiscus? Okay, maybe it's not in the library. Maybe down at the port.
A close analysis will show a genitive relation.
Do they have like a market or something? I feel like it would be hibiscus for some reason. Oh, that's not it. But where would that be? Be here?
The hibiscus flower is the image of what we seek. Here in Kidusi and Itoni, knowledge nourishes us, that we may bloom in the eyes of the Lord. We must learn to see with the inner eye, the eye of the soul. Tell me, which of the buildings on our island is largest?
Okay. Apparently did that. Like the largest structure in Kidusi.
Yes, our library is vast, but is only the cloud-swathed summit. Look to the roots hidden beneath.
Not the largest structure.
Our temple is but a frail offspring of the mighty halls of the Elamais. Tall walls and ornate ceilings, but shallow roots.
The people celebrate your leadership.
He that ordered this tomb built dreamt of glory everlasting. Yet the tomb lies empty, and his name forgotten. Long ago, our library was a beacon of learnedness in a world of darkness. But the treacherous kings of Kashta burnt it all. Now it is interred deep below our island. But to those who know, the high walls and pale altars live on all around us. Your understanding is starting to blossom. The time for admittance is at hand.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Okay. Turn to the High Priestess. Make a decision. You passed the first test, stranger, and discovered our symbol, the hibiscus. Scentless at first, delicious when submerged. Tell me, what did you make of it? One should seek knowledge to bloom. Hibiscus tea is the path to redemption. You passed the test of sight and discovered the hidden roots of Caduce. Anitoni, ruins of the old library. Now tell me, what do you make of it? Ancient history of writing and Caducean. Many tomes of learning were lost. Ours is a millennial faith, unchallenged tradition of the centuries. Takes devotion as students and scholars of the faith. Understand the simplest tenets of the wisdom stored here, keeping our minds and bodies free of the corruption of novelty. Better hear the wisdom of the winds. Spiritual labor, heart and mind, menial manual labor distracts from the holy mission. Something the Arenya of Katima have forgotten. They sew and craft, but in the process they forget their duty to their people's soul. We will not share in such decrepitude. Your Lord would have us blend into his people, its united faith. This is a betrayal of all that we stand for. Until he decides to build his empire around the true ancestral faith of Enbesa and encourages the Arenya to refocus on their spiritual duties, there can be no harmony between them. Skills are essential for the empire to thrive. Make them see the truth.
I'm confident it's ready to go.
Okay.
Loyalty to Lord Ketema does you credit. You show yourself to be worthy of trust.
Resourceful, aren't you?
No sign of spectacles, and locals want transparency. Blah blah.
There are volumes here on every aspect of theology, history, science, or poetics. If you read, please turn the pages by their corners.
Read books
Oh no.
describing the
How
golden
unspeakably
age of the
awful.
founding of Enbesa. Uh-huh. Cool. I'm not gonna read all that.
I hope there'd be more, but these are all the books we have. Hardly enough for a full chapter.
A fellow scholar of the Golden Age. There is much we could discuss.
Things that should not have been forgotten. Golden Age ended in the cruelty and bloodshed of Surya. That much is well known, but its foundations are unclear. Few sources have survived the ravages of time, even in this place of learning. There are barely even any mentions of the early years of Enbesa, outside of the book you found. What did you glean from it? It says first day could be the day Queen Shaba landed on its shores. Legends and fables of Queen Shaba's journey from myth or history. Did the scribe who carved these careful lines know of sources lost to us today? Or were they lending too much credence to popular belief and legend? We shall never know. Such is the peril of learning. Our conclusions are transient themselves, as are whatever choice was we. We must lend caution to our thoughts. Accounts are precious, but fallible. Only evidence, traces from the very time you wish to study, might yield information on the fabled Golden Age and the cradled times of Enbesa. But where would you look for such traces? The Emperor's city was built on the ruins of Enbesa's first capital. Perhaps in the ruins of the old library on this very island. Very ancient structures on Wahadesh are perhaps there. Phew. Maybe that? I don't know. Mahadesha has roots as deep as Enbesan history. But these roots were Kashtan until long after the foundation of our nation. Even the oldest monuments, such as Oracle, probably built by Kashtan or a pre-Kashtan hands. And besides, most of it was destroyed when Kashta burned and salted the land only half a century. That was a dud. Nowhere other than Caduceus and Nitoni will you find land untouched by greedy or violent hands countless centuries. If evidence of Surya's time is to be found, it will be in this ground stand, where the mad king's inquisitors burnt the old library millennia.
History becomes legend, legend myth, and even myth is half forgotten.
Alright.
But why not dig up the old library?
Ready
There
the
must be
ropes?
traces to be found.
24 tons of
Quite
wands of
right.
timber.
Archaeology is the queen of all disciplines. Go, dig, dust, douse. The evidence should be enough to complete this first fragmentary chapter.
In we
You
go.
are accustomed to such undertakings. Gather a crew and supplies, and we will support you.
Linen.
What brings you?
Crap.
Beware the sweet words of the priests of Kidusi. They are cannier than they seem, and would see their faith vindicated rather than bow.
Resources are thin. Any help you could send would be appreciated.
We
All right.
cannot accommodate so many. We shall need temporary quarters for these workers.
Eat the bricks. Alright. How do I get linen? cranked up. Wait, what is linen in? Or maybe do I have more linen on a different island? Ah, okay, we got lots of linen over here.
Halyard, sheets, and braces.
Okay, we'll bring that here. Over. Mahadesha. Okay, wait. Annie and Besson.
Make sail.
Go back. Like, I don't know, dried meat. Man, that's taking long now. Alright, there we go. And so we're gonna get, wait, 10 tons it was, I think? 10 tons. Boom. Okay, let's go.
Halyard, sheets, and braces.
Dim 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 dim. What else do we have? Arcs, chip chip, dip. Sail to the places indicated by Sir Archibald. Oh, okay. Sail to Kiduzu. Okay, okay. We're on the way there. Cool. We have sustain residence happiness below 5. Where's sustain? Okay, we need more elders.
Now for the final note. Easy as you say. A small contribution to the Lord's plans.
Where's that supposed to go?
Coordinates plotted.
To Waha Desert Trading Post. Okay. That's where we're headed anyways.
Halyard, sheets, and braces.
Sail to all the places. Dip, 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 dip.
This would certainly help us. So what shall it be? An oath given is an oath due. Our workers have boarded their
Desert
ship. May
workers.
your search prove fruitful. We are close to clearing the last of the rubble. Now comes the time to plant the Isiate trees for water holding.
Let's go back there then. Ooh, a resident quest.
Long night, but I finally have it. All it took was some wanza and a bit of metal. But we could do great things.
And what was that? Cool.
See? Sometimes it's good to try new things.
Miraculous steel plow.
Back already? The excavators appear ill-fed.
Oh
What
boy.
we have to do for the task at hand?
Wait until the workers have discovered something in the ruins. Okay, so that's 15
Excavation
minutes.
can commence. Lord, look favorably upon us.
Plant those trees, yo.
A desert hut no longer. Water flows, life bathing, and tempest quiet. A miracle.
You have done much in little time. With water, Waha can surely now manage for themselves.
Alright.
There we are, all better.
How we celebrate, the Wasi of Pa Itaru must be repaired. It is thus forlorn.
12 tons of mud bricks. Okay. Now,
Festivals. More expenses. Time we made higher plans for Wahadesha.
make a decision. Tell me then, why should I squander any more of the resources I need to expand my empire just so these islanders feast and waste their days away? It is time for such a responsibility to change. If Enbesa is to thrive and become great, all must play their part, even Wahadesher. I will not have them merely survive. They must grow prosperous and contribute to the nation's efforts, or be left behind. There is land aplenty here, enough to feed the entire empire. These old stones must be torn down and water returned to the dry land. No longer will theirs be a language arcane to all. Time for industrious rejuvenation has come for the oasis. That is the point. You think their manners quaint and amusing, but they are foreign and antiquated. There is no place for an alien culture in a united Enbesan empire. In restoring the oasis and farmland, we will lift them out of poverty and make true Enbesans out of them. Any men
You said we could come to you, right?
will be ready to start as soon as they are needed. In the meantime, I ask you to tear down those forsaken piles of stone. We will need as much ground as we can carve deep canals and prepare the farm. No. Then let them be your burden. I will not bleed the Enbesan stockpiles any further for these ingrates and layabouts. If you so wish to keep this piece of mummified history alive, then let it be on your shoulders. Do not let them suffocate amidst the dust and rags of their dead island.
If you wish to help Wahadesha on their terms, then you shall bear the responsibility alone. It may thrive, or it may fail.
The season for Messiet is nigh. A time of fancy flight. Did you bring enough so all goes well?
Twelve tons of mud bricks. Okay.
Thank you kindly.
All right. Let's see. Let's blow that. Go over here. This boat will select Hansa timber 24. And indigo 24. 4. And that will go to here. Get some linen. Boy, this is a lot of delivering. Is a delivery simulator? While we do that, we gotta build more houses. More houses. No market. Are they still happy? We need a new market. Marketplace, let's put that right here. Boom. Nope. And okay, wait. Boat is here.
Ready for assignment.
What do we need? Something mud bricks. 12 tons of mud bricks. And there we go. Linen was 32. Keep going to here.
Steady her, boss.
All right. See.
Be strong. We doubted you, but you helped us nonetheless. For this, you may now learn more of our secrets.
The people celebrate your leadership.
What? How am I in the negative right now?
I didn't expect you back so soon. The season for Messiet is work will start presently. We are thankful for your help, ever stalwart. Well, we'll find a way, I'm sure.
Weigh me to the bottom.
Make a decision. Kadima refusing to support us is a terrible thing to hear, but I must thank you on behalf of all the inhabitants of Wahadesher for defending our island's legacy. Our supplies are already running dangerously low. We are in desperate need of a new delivery. Though the waters are returning to the Waha, it will take weeks, perhaps even months, before anything grows again. Time we do not have, we intend to survive alone. Deliver the goods you need. Your generosity does you credit, but I'm afraid we will need more than one delivery. We'll need a regular supply until the island can provide for itself. We may not be many, but the hard labor that is to come will make for hungry work, and there is little room to store goods in any quantity. There's salt here aplenty, perhaps it could be traded for supplies. We'll take care of deliveries. We must ensure the Waha grows anew. Sure. Once again, you save our lives. Once you've brought the first supplies, we'll set clearing the rubble from the Purituru. This should raise the waters high enough to start seeding the fields anew.
Resources are thin. Any help you could send would be appreciated.
Viscous and
Stations.
discover guys build a covered market. So what does artifact specialist?
We have need to deliver hand-carved ceramics to Waha.
Find the crate of ceramics in the
Ships are
cupboard.
available. If you could... There it is. Please, hurry. Or they will
Waha
be too dry
Dasher
for the
Trading
monks to carve the
School.
inlays.
Ready the ropes?
Your assistance to Angareb is testament to a noble heart. Beware that they do not use you against me, however.
The laborers strike a hard surface. Fragments of lost history at last.
Tons hibiscus tea. Bean. 24 dried meat. And back to the Waha.
Take the rudder.
All right. Select the artifact to excavate them.
Quite a store of history hidden here. More than anticipated. It shall remain exposed while the search continues.
Headstone to analyze it. Yeah, cool. Uh-huh. Great. Deliver
Our
this,
predecessors in the Golden
that.
Age saw that Kidusi and Itoni's purpose was not to produce goods, but wisdom. The excavation can resume, but do inspect the statue. It may inspire you to write your chronicles.
Oh, target
I
place.
suspected there was more to this project than they let on. I sensed underhanded ambitions to support their independence.
Coordinates plotted.
Okay. And prove the findings were not fraudulent. How am I going to do that? Someone may help you.
I wasn't there when they pulled it out. I was staring longingly at the picture you gave me. I wanted a look, but they told me a priestess was examining it. When I returned from my break, the stone was back in the earth.
Yeah.
So what shall it be?
Stone has clearly previously been taken out of.
The Patteyayo has stood mysterious for millennia. Our river temple, old as Enbesa. Oh, wonderful. Messiet is a rite of fertility, of life celebrating. It is the heart of Enbesa, and we will teach you of it. Slowly life returns, but there is much to do ere we become a Waha once again.
Priests. Where do I find a priest though? Here? You priest. Who's at the site? Culprit's house. Priestess
yes.
Layla.
We were expecting you.
Okay. Find the well on Caducee. Jesus Christ.
Emperor or not, these walls were ancient before his ancestors even came to power.
Well.
I knew it. Must have thought poor Wahadesha folk would not notice. But we are wise in the old law. You have to confront them.
So you found my note to Layla. I did not expect you to be so astute, but I cannot deny there's some relief in not having to hide it. I suppose you want to know why I did such a thing. Probably that. Our faith and our duty are intertwined. Document history beyond the reach of mortal men, whether kings, tyrants, or passing ephemerals. Fatima's dream of an empire does not accommodate this truth. So if deceit is the only way to remain beyond his grasp, to remain true to our divine mission, then there are no illegitimate ways to preserve this island in its soul. Sure. I do not take pride in the dishonesty of our methods. I stand by my conviction that our faith and our souls are worth lying for. Fatima does not wish us to rally to him. He wishes us to submit and change. However uncertain our faith,
This one don't look too
history.
scary. Do you mind?
Oh,
You let yourself, your family, and worst of all, me.
history may be, it is ancient beyond the years of Enbesa, and I will not see it fade in my time. Condemn the condone or condone us. I have no power over you. I can only trust you will do what is great. I'll remain silent for now. Oh. May the Lord reward you for it. Now, if you'll excuse me, duty calls.
The good of those entrusted to us often requires compromises.
I provide them venison, but the children need eaten, goat's milk. Perhaps the priest of Kidusi can spare us some.
Oh, you want the ghastly fiends? Well, I learned plant lore from my Wahiyet, as she from hers before. Come, let me show you. Steersman!
Explore the garden, inquire about the insects. Dum. Okay. Here.
Already? The priests were expecting their gab earlier.
Oh boy.
Will do. The Waha is a place of fire sands and heat pain. I know no Awut who can resist such extremes. But perhaps there is such a breed, storyteller. So I paint faces and masks on what I can find to show them to my sister.
Alright, say this like here.
Land healing relies on the nurture of plants. Orange
Seeds.
Isiates, croplands, dark Isiates. But the Waha is
Do we
dry
have a spare
and
ship
smooth.
anywhere in the vicinity? Oh.
Coordinate spotted. Schooner reporting.
Those are the target locations. Oh, I see. Okay, anyways. Pick up the seeds at Kati's Clipper.
Take the rudder.
There. And... Why? And a heat-resistant animal. Take it to Wahadesher. Optional consulters. Optional. Are there any animals running around? Not really. Okay,
Order
let's...
fell upon a man's leg at the site. We have treated it, but he is asking specifically for you.
My family must worry. Could I be taken home to Wahadesha? I'm no use here anymore anyway. If you could...
Oh boy. This guy back to Wahadasher.
Make sail.
So, boy oh boy. Seats at the Clipper. And a heat resist. In the corners of Ima's Island.
A token of appreciation from our land and its emperor.
Where'd that go now?
The Mahej certainly seems to be heat content. A creature sure to be much beloved.
Okay.
It seems an eternity since I last saw these shores. How do we... A familiar place and friendly faces. There is no better medicine. Thank you.
Ready the ropes.
Alright, where is the heat resistant animal now?
Stations.
What will it be next?
Seeds.
New orders.
Where the hell?
As you give, so I would reward.
Receive the gift. Okay.
Water never
Christ.
truly
For sale.
smiles, so neither do I.
Shall we? That's enough to seed the Waha with new life.
How do I buy this again?
Everything will be...
Oh.
I thought I saw a glee. You may dispose.
New orders, Admiral.
Ready then? Success worthy of an Enbesa. Success.
Coordinates
Alright,
plotted.
let's go over to... Everything is culminating at Wahadesher. Select the markers to regrow the oasis.
Let's see it then. The Sanjat is a holy bird, known for its insect hunger and beauty. Bring a jar to the Waha, and our hearts with hope fill.
What? Jut. Wahadasher. Where do I get the jut?
Frigate first class.
The hell would I get that?
On our way.
You go here. And props. Oh, we're still not done with that.
To see such verdant life. Binyam did not love growing as I do. But I believe he would agree we have done good here.
Patient. Kind of freaking jut. I happen to have one? No.
Welcome, Keftania Steward.
Okay. Not here. Does Archie have one? Does not look like it. Where do we get a jut?
The outer world speaks before it listens.
Okay. Embroidered on the clothing.
Silent our land lies, but not lifeless. Under the dry soil, it weeps.
How do I go in first person mode again? Oh. Okay. Where your jut at? I don't see no jut. So in case you're wondering, I had to look it up. It's CTRL, Shift, and R.
Good timing. We come upon the lowest room of the library, covered with verse in the ancient script.
Analyze the wall.
See the prostrates down there? Waha Deshe folk bringing tribute to Kidusi, a testament to our proud heritage. It appears to be the ancient script of Enbesa. A pity it was lost in Soria's great cleansing of the clergy. The secrets we might have learned.
It's rare to see that kind of heart.
Some scholars specialize in deciphering ancient languages. They might be able to help.
We are a people of honor above all. It guides
looks
heart
like one.
and spirit through the darkness of these troubled times. It is our foundation.
Okay.
Perhaps you can convince them. All I want is peace.
Hell no.
I think we all like to be on our own sometimes. Coordinate plotted.
Go. Ask the scholar about the ancient script.
Sources on the ancient script are few, though I'm told Wahadesher is something of a trove for forgotten lore. Perhaps Lord Katema's advisor Binyam grew up in Wahadesher and received the finest education. He may well recognize these glyphs.
Photo of the wall. All right, and
We see eye to eye.
Take the rudder. Coordinate plotted.
all right. Pick up the transcript. And where would that be?
Release the jet. Let its blessed flight. The Waha thrives again with soft flight and moist life. The Kasa will live again.
Oh, at the trading post.
Only a wise one could restore the Waha and culture respect. With your help, Wahadesha and the empire will grow greater.
All right,
Ready for assignment.
you go report.
Steersman.
And you put it up. Over here. Listen.
A century ago, the line of the Elamais died with Lebni,
Blah,
last
blah.
of the great kings.
Headed for Dasha to report
I
your
see
success.
you have good news. Let us have it then.
His heir, Mekdem the Young, was due to succeed him, but his younger brother Tomasi had other ambitions.
I had run out of patience, but you showed me the virtue of perseverance.
It is but a rough imprint with coarse coal, but the characters are...
You have breathed life back into Wahadesha. There is a natural beauty to it now, and many in this city have been inspired by their traditional example, raising gardens and terraces for all to revel in.
Tomasi desired the throne, so he sent shademen to slay make them and his kin. But things turned foul as Tomasi tried to flee. Soon the last of the Elamais lay dead, but one of Tomasi's retinue escaped, carrying with him the heirloom of Selamawi, the spear of Darashi.
Our ancestors did not break their chains.
With the Pa Iteru complete, come days of Messiet, the feast of praise-giving. We want you as our honor guest.
Stations.
Messiet is a rite of fertility. You may recall, you helped a man in Kedusi and Netoni. He was on the spear's trail, and we believe he may be close to finding it.
Observe the
Find
priests
the spear,
performing the
and we will
rituals.
listen to Ketema's
Whereas Yara.
proposal. But be discreet. The spear is a secret to most.
What? Here. The traditional dancing. Alright. You helped in Kedusi and Tony.
You have given much. Only fair we be heart generous in return. As is told in legends, where water springs, so is memory unveiled. These soldiers, you came to us a Shema, stranger, yet learned to listen with hard mouth and soul words. You are one of us, Hamis.
Find the entrance. Cemetery. Mentioned in Angarabian guard died on Kedusi. Cemetery. Okay. Oh. Cemetery, cemetery, cemetery. Where the hell's the cemetery? Find the entrance to the cemetery.
Not too many changes, I hope.
Hope so too. This is terrible.
If you insist, I won't stand in your way.
How frightening you can be.
Stupid cemetery.
Heart that is rotten, breath that smells.
Cemetery gates. Here we go. Tomb.
They say he
And
lost
the
his son,
tomb.
but he has yet to make a single mistake.
So the books in Caduceus' library, priests keep the records of the deceased in their possession. Go. Go to the.
Look around. I doubt we'll find it immediately, but any clue might lead us in the end to the spear.
Do we favor a request? Steward, will you help illustrate an
Oh boy.
lesson for Witatuni here?
Not what I wanted.
Ready then?
Cousin and Wahadesha and offer him a courtly position. Uh, 32 tons. Okay, anyways. I'm just gonna deliver the transcript of Biniam at Katima's flipper headed for Caduce. One.
Stations. Make sail.
An old classmate, you say? Of course. I have seen such characters before. A stone not far from where I grew up.
Now,
Halyards, sheets, and braces.
one's a timber.
If you look to starboard from the camp ruins, there should be a narrow path through the cliff to a small dell.
Up a cliff through a narrow path that leads from the ruined camp to a small dell.
I try to like people a little more every day.
That's nice. Okay. Let's go for crap. Did I send the ship over here? Yeah, I did. Good decision. When he died, the priest wrote that the belongings, including the spear, were returned to the Ogdod. You have any idea what that might be? So it would hint at 8 of something. God statues? Do this. Ah, a breakthrough. Read. Free. Let's get how much? 32. Okay. Back to here. No. Hop a cliff through a narrow path that leads from the ruined camp to a small dell. Yeah, I don't know. Must be the ruined camp. Somewhere here. I have no idea.
It does not do to distemper an emperor.
Wait, did I send the boat to the wrong place?
You can rely on us.
Make a decision. Let's see. If virtues are a key, then spear must lay in a highly sacred place. Virtue we seek, but the book itself, the physical Ogdo.
So, my trusted advisor returns. A token of appreciation from our land and its emperor. Favor is directly opposed to justice, prime among princely virtues. Giving favor will always provoke discontent in those whose petitions go unheard.
Alright. Decision. Got that. Age. Wait. That would certainly be an interesting explanation to hide the exact location inside the book. If that's the case, there must be something specific about the book. Something to set aside from all others in the library. Concentration on what that might be. Of the book within the library. Maybe a book made of wood? Odd. Why? It's tedious. Okay, agree. When I died, the priest entrusted that belongs to something they called Ogdode. We found a book by this title in the library in a wing aptly named The Island of God. The book's position in the library is assumed to mirror the spirit's position on the island. We must discover what the Island of God refers to. Therein lies the key to understanding this charade. Perhaps each wing is a location of a place on the island. One of the islands, Enbesa. Listening. 3. Yes.
With those clues, we should be able to determine where the spear was hidden.
Close to the temple in a place that could be related to 8. 3.
A story in the making.
Cool.
I have scouted the place, and I believe I
Christ.
have a plan.
These quests are kind of annoying.
You are ready.
Spear is near the entrance to the temple with guard. If I take the road, I am certain to encounter priests, and they will doubtless be wary of presence. And there's also a hidden mountainous path that would get me quite close to the temple, but it seems rather perilous. Mountain path. Want the spear so bad?
I will need some sort of map to progress.
Anno entrance. Picture of the pier at the entrance of the mountain path. Oh, here. Yeah.
Into the mountains then. Wait till you hear from me.
All right. Okay, I think that is a good point to stop, and I'm not sure if we're going to continue the questing thing for another episode. I think in the next episode we're going to go to the new world, do something else. All right. Thank you for staying with me for this. This has been Patteyayo, and bye-bye.